Good afternoon, one and all. Welcome to the inaugural night of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Computer Battle Series, the CPUBS. It is a pleasure and an honor to have you here along with us for our first night of competition. And as we are getting everything started, I will go ahead and give everyone a rundown of what to expect for tonight. So, okay, there we go. That is already set up. Alright, now, to explain everything as we are starting, we have 8 teams who have gathered together here to compete for the title of the CPU Masters. I, myself, am the general manager of the Wuhu Woopers. My sister Danielle is the GM of the Hollow Bastion Star Cleavers. And then a few of my friends are along the way, Liza being the captain of the Lumiose Lattes, Kevin and his bearded dragon Mushu, the Gerudo Sand Dragons, Willow, the GM of the Princess Peach Teatime, Xander of the Midgar Myrmidons, Logan, the leader of the Moga, and Becca as the GM of the Awkward Squad. So, how this is going to proceed tonight is like this. We will have a best of 5 matchup between each of our teams. We'll be competing in a 3-stock match. The lineups and stage order have been predetermined. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully we may have some of the other GMs dropping by in stream tonight, so... but for now, it's just me. So, our first match is going to be a sibling rivalry between the Star Cleavers and the Wuhu Woopers. And for our inaugural match, there is no one I would be more honored to be fighting this match than my team captain, Princess Zelda.
Start battle.
So, I will be fielding Princess Zelda. Oh, there's too many characters in this game. There she is.
Zelda.
And her opponent, the magical gunman, Count Arvis. Let's go ahead and get this battle underway.
3, 2, 1, go!
Already off to a good lead for Zelda. Those bombs really making life hard for Arvis. Zelda has been extremely good in preseason matchups so far. Her record has been incredible so far. Definitely trying to make a case for her being first-round pick. And again, Arvis just constantly taking damage from these blasts. Zelda already with a 60% lead. And there you have it. The first stock of the league goes in favor of Princess Zelda, but she's still got 2 more to take off her opponent before she can call this a wrap. At this point, it really is a question of how much damage can Zelda get on her opponent before he is able to take that stock off of her, but is the damage going to be almost done? Gotta watch out for that Phantom. It has been a real way to catch her. That teleport Zelda has been able to just keep herself on the stage. fireball. Arvis is really going to block all the stops if he's going to try to come back from this. Still hanging on at almost 160%. Oh, and Zelda has lost her first stock, but Arvis is still already at 72 percentage points. The first smash ball has spawned in. If Zelda's able to take this, this will be a clean stock. And handed to her on a platter. And we all know what happens when Zelda gets you over 100% in that final smash. It is another death for Arvis. He is on his final stock. Apple seems to be doing more than his killing can. Really trying to rely on his Zelda's still holding on. Really, again, all she needs to do is just right damage. More good hit like that. History. Alright, well, he is not going to let himself go down quietly. This is what the Infernal Nobleman says. Oh, and a clean pickup from Zelda, giving her the first victory of the inaugural night of the CPUBS. Princess Zelda really making a case for why she was the first round pick for this franchise. Alright, moving on into our second round. It is going to be on Meta Knight of the Star Cleavers to try to equalize out that really impressive first round win for the Woopers. Meta Knight has chosen Smashville. So, Meta Knight will be fighting as the Star Cleavers' second round pick.
Meta Knight!
I think he's gotten a little bit messed up over the years. And his opponent will be the infamous tag team duo of Akala and Mithra. I don't think I need to say much about Pyro Mithra, as their reputation definitely precedes them.
3, 2, 1, go!
Meta Knight was his late pickup for his team, being the sixth round pick for his franchise, whereas Mithra actually they were around, around 7, Pyro was around 6, surprisingly cheap to hold off in the draft. But, Pyro Mithra definitely putting into questions about the legality of tag team fights, but if Ice Climbers are allowed to do it, I don't see why they can't. A questionable play there on Meta Knight's part. This is not the kind of play for a fighter who is already staring down a 1-game deficit. And Pyro comes back out. to Mithra. Trying to put on some... And, oh my lord, he does it again! That is 2 self-destructs on the night for Meta Knight. There are definitely some ways to finding yourself onto a bench roll, but we will see what happens, because it is entirely possible that his general manager ends up swapping him out for one of the several free agents that are still on the table. Really, so far, Mythos barely had to do anything this whole match. Kind of just wait for her opponent to off himself. Today's match is brought to you by Dr. Pepper. They did not sponsor this stream, but they are certainly fueling it. Oh, and that is a very quick win. And, wow, the Star Cleavers are really finding themselves in a hole for the start of this matchup. That, folks, is going to be one for the history books. Alright. But we have one match left, potentially, for this first round, and depending on how things go, it could be over very, very quickly. It is going to be up to Sephiroth to stem the bleeding for his team. But his opponent is not going to go down easily. That's right. Representing the Star Cleaver, representing the Wuhu Woopers and the second round pick for the franchise, it is King K. Rool.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is definitely a bit of an oddball pick. Not going to lie, I'm pretty sure I mistook this stage for something else when I was typing into the lock-in for venues. But you know, at that point, you've already put in the booking for the venue, and well, not a lot. Just kind of got to work with what you got. You know. Sometimes you make a mistake. The difference between a Four Seasons hotel and a Four Seasons landscaping. These mistakes happen. But, well, Sephiroth is at least coming off to a pretty good start. The problem is his opponent is King K. Rool, famously able to withstand quite a beating, come back from just about anything, and put you into the dirt in just ends. Well, the king promised gimmicks, and I think we just saw one. This is dire straights for the Star Cleavers. With that propeller pack, King K. Rool just proving that he is not going to be an easy threat to remove on this field. So if anyone is going to be able to do it, it is Sephiroth. That long range, but what do you do about King K. Rool when that blunderbuss can be such a menace, especially in that field area? Sephiroth has at least managed to equalize his stocks. And just as I say that, King K. Rool is now holding a Smash Ball and has a one-stock lead. Does flub its final smash. Okay, we're playing a dangerous game on that floating platform down below. If I recall correctly, Sephiroth's down aerial can be incredibly dangerous on this stage. I don't know what it says that Sephiroth's world-ending magic is beating its match by a crocodile with a gun. But, alright, well, Sephiroth has brought out his anime form. Hello, Kevin. Welcome back to chat. You have dropped in right in the middle of round 3. So far, it has been a clean 2-0 for my Woopers. And, well, King K. Rool might be about to make it an even 3.
You say as he gets well, an unfortunate but what the
He may be down, but he's still up a stock. And Sephiroth is really at this point just one clean hit away from going down to the king. Oh.
That's not
smash, and really we are at it. Oh no. If this final smash connects, I think whoever is on the receiving end of it is going down. Okay, so. Well, we all knew King K. Rool's one weakness was probably going to be algebra, but
Sephiroth wins.
Alright, Sephiroth making sure that his franchise does not go down with a whimper. Oh dear. We have just received a word from General Manager Liza, who unfortunately could not be here with us tonight because she is waitressing, but the Korean restaurant she is working in has a karaoke night going, which I think is about what you can expect in some circle of hell. Alright, so.
it all just depends on how many people are sober, and some karaoke is actually really good. Especially you get a song, you can get a whole group going.
Alright, so round 4. On the boxing ring, we have representing the Woopers, we have Captain Falcon and Kirby fighting for the match for the Star Cleavers.
Star Cleaver's about to close the gap.
Maybe. Definitely a good stage for Falcon. Definitely a little bit favored on a walk-off like this over Kirby. Shouldn't say that. We all know that when things get close to the blast zone on this stage, things get a little funky. Kirby definitely fighting like he knows what's on the line. Ooh. Kirby comes out to an early lead.
Well, I have no idea what the strategy for Falcon was with that move, but looks like it paid off. He connected. There we go.
Alright, well, Captain Falcon has been able to equalize, not letting the early disadvantage waver him at all.
Now we're tied up.
Kirby really coming out fast and hard. And that smash ball really turns things around. Falcon manages to pick it up. Can he connect? Try to pile on a little bit of damage first. Ooh, and Falcon connects. This might not do it. No, it does.
Oh,
and that could be disastrous. Oh no, Kirby. Oh, yeah, didn't end up doing a whole lot to Kirby.
No, but I'd say Kirby still felt that one. Wait, can Kirby feel anything? Or can Kirby feel pain?
I'm gonna say yes, just because I know in the Kirby games, his little especially in the older games, his monitor would turn to ouch when he got hit. But well, we have a case of identity theft going on in the ring, and Captain Falcon has just picked up a KO on Captain Falcon. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. This still is very much anyone's match. And when you're standing around the blast zones, things can always get a little slippery. Running your combos. One more boot like that. Oh, okay. Well, did not expect that to be a game ender, but well, Captain Falcon manages to clinch it for his team, which means the Wuhu Woopers are going to take the first match of the night. And with that match set, we will be proceeding to our second round, which is going to be the Lumiose Lattes versus your team, Kevin, the Gerudo Sand Dragons.
Hi.
So,
yeah.
So tell us, when you were doing your draft for the start of the season, was there really any philosophy going into it? Donkey Kong and Ganondorf were two of your first pickups, so going for some of the hitters?
Yes, and I will say for the record, I am a novice at Smash Brothers. I primarily play whenever someone says, hey, you want to play Smash Brothers? I don't know the game that well. So the theme I kind of went for primarily picks for my team were who has kicked my ass in the past, and Ganondorf, and especially your Donkey Kong, who you affectionately call Mountain Dew, has kicked my ass the most. So I definitely wanted them on my team.
Was there anyone that you had eyed up in the draft but managed to escape from you?
I would say Terry was one. But that was just fate that I didn't get to include him on my team. I was also looking forward to Banjo-Kazooie, but I believe you were the one that sniped him from me.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie was a late round pickup for me. I definitely had a few choices get away from me. Bowser was one that I had been eyeing very heavily.
Yeah.
Considering I got away with two of my top picks in the first couple rounds, I can't complain too much. Anyway, so I would say you are playing up against an opponent with a lot of depth in this match, but that is not entirely true. Your opponent is going to be Mr. Game & Watch. So, we're not entirely sure what he wants, how he got here, and really, well...
What is he?
We're not sure if he even realizes he has been paid to be here, so... But we will definitely see how he goes against a seasoned fighter like Ryu. For the record, the request was for Final Destination, but since any stage can be an Omega version, I went ahead with this one just because the default Final Destination gives me pretty bad migraine, too many background effects, and Persona. So, this definitely seems to be an interesting bit of a mismatch between the two fighters. Ryu obviously at her strongest on the ground, Game & Watch having some pretty fierce aerial. But Ryu off to a pretty good early lead, definitely putting some moves onto Game & Watch here. My sources are correct. Game & Watch is also one of the lightest characters in the league, so a few good combos from Ryu should be able to send him just absolutely out of here.
You say that, but he... Oh, there he goes.
There he goes.
Man, a 173, that's impressive.
Watch has managed to pick up the final smash. Let's see what he's able to do.
Oh dear.
At this point, it may not be the worst thing for Ryu to get hit with it, just because he is already going to be running out on the stock. And
Agreed. Uh-oh.
Well, it definitely could have been worse. Game & Watch definitely has the ability to take someone out pretty low percentages if they get unlucky. So, really just letting a already pretty high percentage stock get moved out is not the worst outcome for you. Just as long as he's able to keep up the pressure, which he definitely is doing his best at.
Yeah, this is honestly a pretty even match.
Oh, and a critical misplay on Game & Watch's part. Definitely a bit of a flub here. Definitely not the biggest choke of the night so far. That honor definitely, unfortunately, is going to Arvis after the disastrous... actually, Meta Knight had a pretty poor showing in the first round.
Oh.
And Ryu, unfortunately, is very vulnerable off stage. Able to get a few good hits on Game & Watch before he went. Oh no, and with that 9... This is... start getting
Jake, can you explain what happened there? I'm not familiar with Game & Watch.
So Game & Watch has the ability, when he uses his neutral B, it will pull a number between 1 and 9. All of them have different effects, but in general they get more powerful the higher the number gets, with 9 being the most dangerous.
Oh, Rio, get that!
If Game & Watch got that off a piece of bacon, oh dear. This could be... Oh, Ryu can stop Game & Watch before he hits...
Oh!
No, wait, he might still be able to make it back. Oh, just barely!
Rick! Oh, what a recover!
This is becoming a bit of a nail-biter here. Game & Watch has made some questionable decisions on the edge so far. And he is edge guarding Ryu with everything he's got. Oh!
Yes!
One knee to
That's
the
my
face
boy.
is all it takes, and Ryu is able to clench a narrow round 1 win. Putting the... Oh, let me make sure I'm updating my score correctly. Alright, so... Sand Dragons off to a narrow but well-earned early lead, which is going to move us into our second round, which is going to be Donkey Kong versus Steve.
Stop battle! Donkey Kong! Steve!
And of course, Donkey Kong will be rocking his trademark Mountain Dew persona.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is going to be an interesting matchup. Minecraft Steve has definitely proved to be a dangerous contender, but I'm not sure if the CPU is quite capable of using his skills to their full potential. And we'll see what happens, especially how...
Ooh!
Forget that thought, Donkey Kong already getting some pretty impressive
Ooh!
hits off.
Oh!
Yeah, small stage like this, Steve is going to have a hard time getting the space he needs to do his crafting. Or just the space he needs to keep living. DK is just coming in, just all guns blazing. And Donkey Kong, you can't let Steve just keep mining like that. What if you let him find diamonds?
For someone who's not familiar, what exactly is Steve's shtick? Because
So Steve obviously can mine, and if he is able to get gold and eventually diamonds, he will empower his attacks and uses some of the other resources he gets for things like lava blocks, building minecarts, and although I haven't seen our Steve able to do it, he is also able to put down blocks, which can let him do some really, well, interesting is probably the best word here for it. Some very unusual things.
Oh.
That's a black hole.
Oh, come on!
Here's the thing, the way he's going, he may not need it, but he's sure going to use it anyway.
Get him, DK. Come on, give it the banana slammer.
Oh,
Banana slam!
That is some serious overkill, but Donkey Kong off to a strong lead. Really, at this point, any damage that Donkey Kong is able to get on Steve is just extra bananas. Oh, I think I might have just noticed, but I think Steve's the fence he builds around people is actually bigger, with more fence. Oh, and that is just that is a brutal spike from Donkey Kong. No amount of Elytra is going to save Steve there. That is a clean victory for Donkey Kong.
Mountain Dew is here for you.
He is the first member of the DK crew. Alright. Well, Kevin, you are poised, potentially, to go in for a 3-0 sweep. And with Ganondorf as your round 3 anchor, this could turn out very, very well for you.
Yeah, the one the boxing match stage is one I definitely remember from previous matches not having any pitfalls, and considering Ganon, I believe his weakness is pitfalls, so this pretty much felt like an obvious choice.
Ganondorf does have some pretty good ways to punish, but a heavyweight to go up against Little Mac, who can resist some of his stronger punches, might be the play here. So, all right, let's get into this match.
I will say I am slightly nervous of Little Mac because he's the opponent I've had the least of experience with, so I'm not sure how this will turn out. And I don't know if home field advantage is a thing, or home stage advantage is a thing in this game.
That this stage works especially well if you are Little Mac, just because no fall off means Mac is at some of his maximum threat a lot more. And Mac already off to a pretty good start. Ganondorf's never more than just a couple of blows from catching up. Really is a question of who can stay on.
Oof.
Those blast zones are absolutely brutal.
Yeah. A friend of mine mains Ganondorf, so it was primarily why I picked him on my team.
Am I
No, he is a friend in high school that I've known for a while. I played Smash with him a couple times, and he primarily mains Ganondorf, but he will play others. Ooh,
Mac
if he has to.
having the home stage advantage. Mac may not be a fighter that comes out for Liza every week, but when she's got the stage pick, Mac is definitely a strong point in this roster.
I can't see what's happening. Ganon, please.
Ganondorf really Oh, Ganondorf is not out of this yet. He is going to make Mac work for this.
That's my boy!
And Ganondorf brings in the queso to secure a 3-0 sweep. Kevin, how do you feel after that?
Oh, it feels good. It feels good. Again, I'm a novice, so I'm mostly already betting on not like absolutely losing, but more of like always betting I'm going to struggle with these. But I'm glad to be proven wrong.
Well, that is the glory of this game then, is because you are not, your skill in the ring is not what is being tested, it is your eye for talent. Alright, now we have, moving into our third match of the day, the other match for the Mushroom Kingdom Conference, and that is going to be Willow and the Teatime versus Xander's Midgar Myrmidons. Willow definitely coming off with an innovative strategy for this first round. She is leading in with her 9th round pick, which is going to be, well, you'll see in just a minute. And once again, we have a final destination, so we are going to use another stage's FD form, just to get something a little easier. So, the opponent is the first pick for the Midgar Myrmidons, which is a face that I'm sure is quite familiar to many Smash fans, and that is Bayonetta. And representing the Teatime is Pichu. So we will see.
And
we'll see if
interesting
Pichu has what it takes, because Bayonetta is no slouch.
She's definitely one of the more nimble picks, but Pichu is an interesting option. A unique strategy, if you will. Let's see how it pans out.
Bold strategy, Cotton, you might say.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to go for. Damn it.
Well, Pichu
But considering it,
look, but the constant damage Pichu does to itself is not helping.
Damage to itself.
Yeah, Pichu had a mechanic in Melee, and that has returned here, where Pichu's electric attacks do slight amounts of damage to itself. That combined with Pichu being, I believe, the lightest character in the game, means that Pichu dies incredibly fast.
Ooh, that was unexpected. He still has the smash.
I will be prepared to, and
Oh!
Pikachu flubs the final smash. That is unfortunate.
That was almost unfortunate. That was almost a purposeful ring out.
Pikachu is definitely so far giving the haters, read myself, something to think about. Definitely putting on a performance, which this would be a... Oh, we are on potentially looking on a major upset here, because
this is absolute.
Bayonetta was the first round pick for the Myrmidons. So her losing here would be a major loss. Not only would it be putting her franchise on the back foot to start, but definitely an upset, because again, a lot of picks were missed out on for that first round pick. Bayonetta has not managed to take a single stock off of Pichu. I didn't even know he was allowed to live to this percentage.
I didn't even know this percentage existed. If he manages to make it to 200, I will buy the little guy he hits as a draw. Oh my god! Flawless victory!
Well, I definitely am going to have to issue a, log on to Twitter to issue an apology. But Pichu definitely proving the haters wrong, read me, and taking a decisive. We have not seen many 3-0 victories tonight. I'm not sure if we've seen more than 1 or 2, but Pichu coming in with a overwhelming victory. You have to be feeling bad if you are in the dugout for the Myrmidons. And the
I'm at a loss for words.
Definitely going to be some thinking having to go on back at the manager's desk for Xander.
All this is recorded correctly.
As well, one of Pichu's close high school friends, Jigglypuff, coming to take the field against Ike. Ike, famously, someone who fights for their friends. Will he be able to equalize the series against Jigglypuff?
We'll have to see.
Now, I would normally say that this matchup should be extremely Ike favored, but apparently the fuck do I know?
I want to play Animal Crossing again. I can't explain why.
We recently picked up a copy of Animal Crossing New City Folk on the Wii for Madison, which she just got started with the other day. You really don't quite realize how far the Switch title has been when you look at it against the Wii version, which is I don't think I've ever seen the UFO in the background. Which, granted, I am definitely not a Smashville fanatic. I've always been of the opinion of, you know, if you're gonna bring it here, why not just Final Destination another stage? I mean, I've realized for a lot of people the draw is probably the Animal Crossing music, but I'm not also a big fan. Madison, what's your opinion on the Animal Crossing music? She says yes. She is over on the other right over here playing Baldur's Gate. How goes the fight, honey? Death to squids. You heard it here first, folks. Well, Ike is definitely looking to avenge the embarrassing defeat dealt to Bayonetta. Well, Jigglypuff definitely doing her best. Well, at that percentage, just about anything will pick up a KO. Solid hit from Ike. And honestly, I feel like Ike's spending more time waiting for Jigglypuff to get back down to the stage.
There's always a chance Jigglypuff could turn it around, but nope. I was gonna say her window is closing rapidly, and well, Ike just went over and slammed it shut.
The window has been slammed on Jigglypuff's, well, not exactly fingers. Hands? Hands. Alright, well.
Yes, let's go with hands.
Series is back to even.
It's 1-1.
And we are taking the next match to... Next match will be at Yoshi's Story, being defended by... But we have the man of anime, Cloud himself, up against... Oh, Yoshi. Okay, we do have Yoshi. And critically, I think this is where This is going to be a very pivotal matchup, depending on how it goes, because I will be honest, I feel like after this matchup, Willow's roster gets a lot better, and Xander's gets a lot worse. I do not rate Xander's 2 remaining picks of Samus or Mega Man quite highly. Meanwhile, Willow's last 2 in Zero Suit Samus and Peach. I think leaving Peach until the absolute last fighter might have been a bit of a questionable call. But if it does end up getting there...
Yeah, when it comes to...
Closer.
Yeah. Yeah, normally saving a strong character for the last round is pretty risky considering you have to get to that last round for that strategy to pay off. So...
Well, of course,
and
if your entire team feels just very strong, it's not so much a problem. I felt very confident in all 5 of the names I put forth, and you had a very strong last line of defense in Wario. But we have not had a series get past Game 4 so far, but we'll see how it ends up going with this one. Cloud definitely has the ability to pick up a KO on Yoshi extremely easily at this point. But I think he is just excited he doesn't really feel like it. And Cloud still holding on to that final smash. This could be... Oh. And Yoshi has said no. Cloud's taking it back. And really, if he gets a couple more percentage points on Yoshi, this could be good. And there we go, the Omni Slash. Oof. A dissection on Yoshi. Things could go very, very south for Yoshi very quickly. Which is good. Cloud knows he is really one of the most important. He is one of the most important positions on his team. The winner of this match is going to set the tone for the rest of this series. With that limit break ready to go, Cloud might be able to finish this off. This could hurt. Nope, Yoshi manages to counter. Yoshi can come back from this and one more build. Yoshi is probably out of here. There should be
one more match. I should have enough time to stick around for one more match before I have to hop off. However, before I do go, I would like to say to Liza, you made me work for that victory. You made me work for that. You've nearly had me in the first round and the third round. You've got a good team.
That is Cloud. Kevin, who are you talking to?
I was just saying... No, I was saying Liza made me work for it, and even though I won, I would say she's got a good team, and she made me work for it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've got enough time for one more match before I have to hop up and get ready for what I need to do tonight.
Where did my thing go? Right. Okay, so this one's going to be a bit of one of the more questionable sets with how this is supposed to work. Samus versus Zero Suit Samus. So, is the armor enhancing her, or is it holding her back?
I'm sure the fan base is split on that question.
Alright, so, let this fourth round get underway.
This will be interesting.
One more win clinches it for the Myrmidons.
You could almost say this match is going to be existential.
I might say that, yes.
I will say if Zero Suit can clinch this, that would put us into the 5th and final round. So it will be the first time.
Zero Suit is definitely off to a good start so far. This is
She does seem to be a lot more nimble than Armored Samus.
true, but still, neither of these fighters is a slouch. This is one of the fastest moving bouts we've had all night.
I won't lie. Adding the color palette of the battlefield, it does make this a bit hard to follow. But that's just me.
Still 3 stocks on each side. Both sides.
Everyone's in the red. This could be anyone's match right now.
Although I will say, both fighters not. Okay, yeah, forget what I was just about to say. Samus taking an early lead, but then Zero Suit equalizing immediately, and we are right back to perfect.
We're right back where we started.
Perfect equilibrium.
Oh.
And Zero Suit coming in with the gunship. Wait, is it cheating for Samus to turn Zero Suit to turn back into Samus? Well,
Do they have the same? Do they have the same smash?
no. Samus has the she fires a giant laser out of her arm cannon, which was in Brawl what turned you back between Samus and Zero Suit, but Zero Suit now that they're fully separate, Zero Suit just fires the laser off of the back of her gunship.
Okay. I was not aware of that detail. So they were pretty much one and the same in previous Smash.
Kind of like how Sheik and Zelda used to be one character.
Okay.
Unlike Sheik, where you could, or Pokemon Trainer, where you can change at will, you needed a final smash. Which meant if you were playing without items, you were pretty much just stuck playing one character. So I think they made the correct decision to divorce the two characters, just because I think a lot of people found that they preferred Zero Suit Samus massively to regular Samus, but that is playing in the rounds of reality, which we are not doing. Samus is gonna be fighting for her tournament life in this. Every bit of damage that Zero Suit's able to put on, though, is making this one little bit easier for her to. Oh. And Zero Suit is able to firm that, and we, for the first time tonight, are going to Game 5.
And with that, folks, this is where I need to jump off for tonight. It has been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing the results of not only this match, but seeing what future matches will be in the upcoming weeks.
We'll definitely keep you posted with the schedule. Have a good night, Kevin.
Have a good night, Jake, and have a good night, everyone else. Bye.
Start the battle.
Alright, well, with Kim signed off, we are back to Princess Peach taking on the Blue Bomber himself,
Mega Man.
Now, I have expressed myself as a bit of a Mega Man hater before.
Go!
But if he's able to just keep on the pressure on Peach, then he might be able to take this. Keep on the pressure, shooting the lemons. I just don't know if Mega Man is going to be able to keep the distance he needs to keep the pressure on Peach. Not quite the soundtrack you would expect for a finals. Mega Man's obviously just picking up the Peach himself. Definitely not going to get this track out of the sound selection going forward. This is definitely not for finals like this. That left yep. Puts me in an early lead. And Registeel and the swords striking back. Maybe some sort of collusion going on between Mega Man, famously a robot, and Registeel, pretty much a robot. Not quite lacking the close. Mega Man has managed to take it out and just keeps taking damage off of those sword blades. These circumstances are really We are moving to timeout here.
One. Time.
Oh my god, Mega Man might have gotten that. Oh,
Game.
oh that is incredibly unfortunate all around. But Peach is just barely able to pick this one up for the Teatime. A heartbreaking loss on the inaugural night for the Myrmidons. Alright. Our last matchup for tonight is going to pit against each other. The Moga. I've been saying it the whole time. That is the Moga Marauders. Apologies to Logan for this entire broadcast so far. So our first match is going to be
Start battle.
versus Piranha Plants on Dreamland 64. Now, the Awkward Squad definitely lives up to its
Piranha
name.
Plants.
The team was chosen, in fact, entirely by RNG because their general manager could not make draft night, and even now,
King TDD.
is getting on a plane and getting away from this match. Now we will see, because despite everything, the Awkward Squad's been able to put a pretty solid roster together. Her lineup for tonight being Piranha Plant, and Sheep, Sonic, and Duck Hunt. But we'll see if they have the sauce that they need to take down the Marauders. DDD being another pick that was picked up quite early by Logan and the Marauders. So far, so good for Piranha Plant. A lot of damage on King DDD. DDD picks up that early smash ball, and with DDD trying to smash, this could turn into a stock lead very quickly. But, no, not close enough. This match is going to be really hard for these fighters to keep track of spike balls. Piranha Plant picks up the first KO with that stretching neck. That down that neutral B is going to be just such a tricky attack. Still, he's not going to take this thing down. Maybe he will lie down for it. Offstage antics able to take a stock off of Piranha Plant. Plant just keeps putting damage on. He may be in a pot, but this Plant hits hard. Yeah, I'll say it. I'm glad they put Piranha Plant in this game. It's silly, but I love it. That one was pretty clear just from that look at that. That was not gonna hit. first round pick from this set. Bowser is not hitting the field today, which I feel has to be a questionable decision. Bowser was definitely worth to be a favorite this year. Down, but he is not out. Still this punching penguin. Oh, this is Couster. Oh no, and Petey! Oh, Petey Piranha very nearly just jumped off the stage and took Petey down with him. He's not out yet. Oh, moving into another sudden death.
1. Time! Sudden death, go! Game!
And King DDD is able to narrowly turn it around.
King DDD wins!
That is such a big pickup for the Marauders. And they're going to need it too, because I feel like round 2 has the potential to go very, very badly for them.
Start the battle!
Going into round 2, we have Pokemon Trainer representing the Marauders.
Pokemon Trainer!
Up against a more unorthodox pick from the Awkward Squad, but definitely someone who lives up to the team's name.
Min-Min!
A flat stage like this, Min-Min has the potential to really pick up some punishing KOs.
3,
We will see which Pokemon that the trainer favors using today. How are you supposed to deal with a fighter who can get out halfway across the stadium? This apparently. So far, Squirtle is really doing a good job of staying out of the start range of this pressure on. Switch to Ivysaur. Maybe Phaser is favoring the attacks. When you were dealing with cans, you have to respect the reach. Damage difference is very small at this point. It's almost stop. Also damage himself with Soul Bash. Ooh, that's big. Pokemon Trainer picks stock. Final smash to put more distance between himself and Min-Min.
Take that! Triple finish!
Might not do and stock definitely gives a nice back for what Charlie Alright, we are back to parity, but still an 82% lead on your opponent. Not a bad place to be. you have to be feeling pretty good about your matchup. Up by 100%. Still Midgar able to move back to the stage from such a distance. Still, Charizard is able to nearly destroy that shield in one attack. Charizard is all over the game. But Bastion is not without good options. Especially if she goes with that heavy fist. Which Pokemon do you think is going to kill? This would be off the Charizard. And Min turns it around. That is such a disappointing loss if you are the Marauders right now. Alright, and next match we have a Super Smash Bros. Melee Classic. We have Falco versus Sheik on a battlefield stage.
Start the battle.
I know we've been using standard battlefield, but considering the occasion, considering the caliber of these two fighters, it's pretty accurate. Can we use something a bit more? Just a bit more nostalgic, a bit more related to Smash Melee.
3, 2, 1, go!
I imagine if you are a Smash Bros. Melee player, the footage you receive from your is unbearably slow. So far, this is those two fighters. Wings, but absolutely not a top. Best fights in this series. No, this Smash Ball is not going to let itself be kept by anyone. This is crucial early lead. Falco just cannot get that shot. There really was Smash Ball. And Sheik is able to take the Smash Ball off the table, taking Falco out into an early lead. We're almost at halftime, folks. We may see another match to time.
Fire!
This is such a good match. I really hope this does a good time, but I cannot imagine at this point speed that this match does not end up in sudden death.
Five, four,
A chance to.
3, 2, 1, time!
Alright, really whoever
Sudden death, go!
first.
Game!
And Falco narrowly walks away with it.
Falco
Heartbreak
Got it, check.
if you are a fan of the Awkward Squad. Alright, well, advantage the Moga Marauders. Okay, good. I just had to double check to make sure I did put us at the correct arena in the last bout. But yes, Willow had requested Kalos League for the Peach vs. Mega Man set, and now we are on Unova League.
U2
Versus
Sonic
Sonic. And if I were the Awkward Squad, I would certainly not feel good.
3, 2, 1, go!
I think it's on the Sonic. Mewtwo's managed to pick up a Sonic. We will have to do an investigation to some of these stage hazards which are going off because this stage especially is incredibly volatile. But stage hazards by information. Very unfortunate blast of lightning taking Sonic down.
Game!
That is about what you usually see.
U2 wins!
Up. Last match of the night in favor of the Moga Marauders. Let's get our stats. And that is going to conclude it. So our first winners, winning 3-1 over the Star Cleavers, the Wuhu Woopers, with the only 3-0 sweep of the day, are the Sand Dragons victorious over the Lumiose Lattes. In a nail-biter best of 5, we have the the Vibe Islands Teatime victorious over the Midgar Myrmidons. And finally, in a very back-and-forth set, the Moga Marauders claim victory over the Awkward Squad. Folks, that is going to be it My name is Jake, Dark Metroid, signing off from the caster desk. Have a great night. And make sure to tune back in next time.